We are with Marta again. She's an immigration law specialist. It's almost 5 p.m. We've attended so many sessions. We've spoke at so many sessions. And right now, we want to share some of the key things that we've learned. Marta, what would you say are some of the things that you found most valuable thus far?
Well, I think a lot of panels are really great.
Yes.
Especially some of the panels, they are sharing, the use of AI in the legal practice. Those are really good advice to attorneys who may not pay attention to a lot of the technical stuff there. Also, a lot of great panel discussion regarding some of the trends. Those like EB1A and IW trends. You see like how the approval rates, kind of dropped like over the time. That's also very helpful. And also like a discussion regarding some of the new rules. Everyone's kind of like sharing their experience about like their RFE experience. Because a lot of time, maybe USCIS doesn't really publicly announce some changes they're making, but they do that through RFEs. So those are all great discussions. Yeah.
Any fun things you've seen at the vendors?
Oh yes, actually I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the exhibitor hall.
Yes.
Of course, there are lots of cool like AI case management softwares. But I find really interesting is there are a lot of kind of like courses, course providers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there are some like former immigration judges. So they offer courses like mentorship, consultation sessions. So that would also be really great resources for attorneys. Yeah, and also a lot of interesting, like alternatives to like H1Bs, including like, people who do like Canadian immigration law.
I always found that really funny. It's like, if you didn't get H1B selected, well, there's the Canada option.
Yes.
And they are coming to American Immigration Lawyer Association to find clients for their clients. It's so meta. I love it. One of the things that I absolutely love about this conference is I got to meet a lot of the founders at a lot of these the vendors. They are struggling just as much as a lot of the immigration attorneys are struggling because their expert opinion letters, they're getting denied or they're not getting accepted by USCIS like they used to be, right? They were used to be confident to help somebody get the O1 or the B1A, but now their professors, their writing style, their templates all have to change it as well. So the vendors themselves, but the AI companies, the support, the perm processing units, they all need to adapt just as much as we need to adapt as well. They're not just stating status quo. And so knowing that they are on your side, and so going back and talking about like, well, what do you see that's coming in the future? Because unlike, just your firm and maybe a handful of cases that you see, they are dealing with hundreds of firms and hundreds of RFEs, and everyone has different strategies and different connections. And so being able to pick their brain is invaluable.
Yeah. Exactly. I totally agree. I think talking to some of the vendors, some of them are offering like services and products I've never heard of before. And that's also something I couldn't do when I was attending virtually. That's a different experience for sure.
Yeah, because you see the vendors, you're not just dealing with a normal rep, you're dealing with their best reps. You're dealing with the founders themselves. And then they're doing the demo for you. It's a completely different immersive experience. And all the discounts they're gonna offer, right? So it's like, yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. How about you? What's the biggest takeaway for you?
The shadow that looms over the immigration landscape, and the thing that I feel like is going to have a huge impact is when student statuses change, when duration of status change, when OPT and CPT extensions potentially need to be approved by USCIS, when 1 day of unauthorized work will cause status to be revoked and a reinstatement would need to be filed. A new I-20 needs to be issued and needs to be come back in. There's so many things that's gonna change within the next even few weeks. Once that announcement goes out, once it gets implemented, that's gonna immediately affect the people who are graduating this. It's gonna affect all the next year graduates. That's gonna impact, by extension, all the H-1B applicants and everything going forward. In the future, just even maintaining student status, even getting a CPT, even getting an OPT will have H-1B level scrutiny. And I think that's gonna cause a lot of requests for evidence, a lot of denials, and this is gonna be a huge change. And I think once it goes into effect, it is not gonna be rolled back. So I am watching very carefully about this. I'm talking with a lot of colleagues about this. We're talking with a lot of DSOs about this, and we have to train up the reinstatement application filings. That's going to be absolutely key. And a lot of people need to be informed. And so that's something that I'm paying a lot of attention to.
Right. Yeah. Definitely the F1 rule, we're also monitoring very closely. Yeah, totally agree. I mean, for a lot of students, they're young, like they're young kids. They're just college kids. But actually the student rule is very complicated. So if someone's gonna lose their student status over a very technical violation. I feel like it's just very sad,
Yeah.
But we don't know what the final rule will be like. So I'm still hopeful that it will be better than the proposed rule.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any other questions for Marta, feel free to contact her. She's an immigration law specialist as well. She practices in
Business immigration.
business immigration. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.